And when I was 22, I decided to turn down my corporate job offers and go and live as a monk in India for 3 years. And
여러분은 매일매일 계획에 맞춰 살고 계신가요? 혹시 계획대로 되지 않았을 때 스트레스를 너무 많이 받고 있다면 오늘 그 마음을 조금 내려놓게 해드릴 이야기를 하나 들려드릴게요. 친구랑 바에서 술을 마시려고 계획이 없던 강연에 억지로 참석했다가 출가까지 할 정도로 인생이 완전히 바뀌어버린 제이셰티의 얘기를 들려드릴게요. 제이셰티는 세계적인 유명 인사들의 라이프 코치이자 유튜브 구독자 450만을 육박하는 인플루언서입니다. 행복과 건강 분야에서 전 세계 1위 팟캐스트인 온 퍼포즈를 진행하고 있는 영국계 인도인입니다. 그는 뛰어난 동기부여 연설가로서 인간관계, 정신건강, 웰빙, 다양한 삶의 목적에 대해서 이야기하는데요. 구글, 마이크로소프트, 넷플릭스, 페이스북과 같은 글로벌 대기업에서 기조 연설가로 활동을 해오고 있습니다. 그는 어떻게 갑자기 수도승 생활까지 하게 되었을까요?
when I was growing up in London, I had 3 choices to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a failure. And I was going to business school, and every week we had CEOs, entrepreneurs, celebrities coming to speak and share their stories. And I was fascinated by how people went from nothing to something. And one week I was told that this monk was invited. And I actually said to one of my friends, I said, I'm only going if we go to a bar afterwards, because I wasn't interested in hearing a monk's perspective on life. So my friend forced me to go. He promised me we would go to a bar afterwards. And it changed my life. It was the most captivating presentation I've ever been to. And he spoke about selflessness and service and kindness. And it just got me hooked. So I spent all of my summer holidays from 18 to 22, half of them working in the finance corporate world in suits and driving cars in London, and spending the other half living as a monk in India. And when I was 22, I decided to turn down my corporate job offers and go and live as a monk in India for 3 years. And half our days was silence and half of it was service. So we meditated for half the day, and the other half we were trying to serve humanity and make a difference in the world.
그렇게 수행을 하던 제이셰티는 3년 뒤 다시 런던으로 돌아오게 되는데요. 제이셰티의 스승이 그에게 수도승으로 남기보다는 그가 쌓은 지혜와 수행의 경험을 더 많은 사람들과 나누며 살 것을 권유했기 때문이죠.
When I left and came back, I was in debt. I moved in with my parents, age 26, and I was trying to figure things out. But a lot of my friends now worked at large organizations, and they were going through stress and burnout and pressure. And so they started to invite me to speak at their companies about everything I'd learned as a monk. And I started to do that, and I started to see impact inside these organizations. But I really felt, I was like, this knowledge and wisdom needs to reach everyone in the world. It needs to reach further than just corporate boardrooms. So in 2016, I started making these videos, which were these wisdom bites. And thankfully, to all of you and many others who've watched them, they started to spread.
제이셰티는 특히 성공을 위해서 앞만 보고 달리면서 쉬는 법을 잊어버린 현대인들에게 이렇게 조언합니다.
I think we feel is we're rushed by other people's timelines. We're rushed by the success and achievement of people around us, or we're rushed by the supposed success and achievements of others we see on social media. And the biggest thing I'd say is give yourself permission to take time. Give yourself permission to recognize that living your passion and creating a purpose takes time. For some people, they've waited till 30 or 40 or 50 or 60. We want it to happen in our 20s. But your best years are yet to come.
마지막으로 제이셰티가 가장 중요하게 생각한 부분, 바로 감사하기인데요. 그는 우리가 아침 저녁으로 감사하는 작은 습관을 들여야 한다고 말합니다.
So one of the things about gratitude is that studies show that when you're in gratitude, when you're feeling gratitude, you can't be in another state. So you can't be angry or sad or disappointed when you're being grateful. So grateful for me is like a seed. And when you're grateful, you plant this seed in your life, which is going to grow a beautiful tree and shade and fruits. And it helps you avoid what I call weeds in our life. So when we're planting sadness or disappointment or anger, these are like weeds in our life. So every day I'm trying to plant seeds of gratitude. And I recommend doing it the first thing you do in the morning, but even more importantly, the last thing you do before you go to bed. Because when you do it before you go to bed, you wake up with gratitude in the morning. So it programs your mind to be grateful the next day.